How's it going, Toons of the world? It is your pal Mega Snoop bringing you another Toontastic video. And in today's video, I wanted to go more in depth and talk more about carryover damage on version 2.0 cogs. This is something I touched very briefly upon in one of my Toon Tips videos, but I don't think I covered it very well because of the fact that a lot of people still don't really understand it. So here I am to explain it better, so hopefully maybe you understand it. Maybe we got some visual aids so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So without further ado, here we go. First I'm going to explain what carryover damage applies to. The only time carryover damage is ever seen in Toontown is whenever you're fighting a version 2.0 cog. These cogs are almost only found in Bossbot HQ unless of course there's an invasion going on somewhere. But usually you will only find Bossbot version 2.0 cogs, and they're only found in the front 3, middle 6, back 9, and during the CEO battle. A version 2.0 cog is a cog that has 2 layers. Let's say it's a level 12 version 2.0 Big Cheese. You will see the Big Cheese and it will have 200 health, and after that 200 health is diminished, you will fight a Skelecog that also has 200 health. So in a sense, you're fighting the same cog twice. Another way you can look at it is the cog has doubled health. One thing that is nice about the version 2.0 cogs though is that if you do take out the first layer in one turn, and then a turn passes, the second layer will not attack. So for instance, there's a level 12 version 2.0 and you throw 2 birthday cakes at it and it's taken out and we move on to the next turn, the cog will not attack. But carryover damage is when you apply so much damage to the first layer that whatever is left over will go on and hurt the second layer without it even being exposed yet. Most people just assume that after you take out the first cog, whatever leftover damage there is moves on to the Skelecog underneath, which isn't necessarily true. Let's think of a level 11. A level 11 version 2.0 will have 156 health on the outside and 156 health on the inside. Now if you use 2 birthday cakes and let's assume that they both do 100 damage, it will take out the first half because of the fact that 200 is greater than 156. But what people don't understand is they think because 200 is greater than 156, then that remaining 44 is going to be carried over to the Skelecog, which is not the case at all. See, the damage doesn't work as a counter that is counting each individual attack. It's counted as a whole. So when you throw 100 at it, it's not counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way up to 100 and figuring out where the cog dies at. It just adds 100 to it and it dies. So on a level 11 2.0, you throw 1 cake, it is down to 56 health. You throw another cake, it is down to 0. It doesn't go negative. It says it has 56 health, 100 is taken away, and it cannot go past 0, so it stops at 0, and that cog is destroyed. So you're probably wondering, where does carryover damage come in on here? Well, you also have to remember that there is the bonus damage as well. When gags are comboed together, it does an extra 20%. So whenever you throw 2 birthday cakes at any level cog, regardless of tier or level or type, it will always go 100, 100, and then 40, because it'll do minus 100 from the first cake, minus 100 from the second, and then minus 40 from the combo damage. So in the instance of a level 11 version 2.0, the first cake will take off 100, leaving the cog at 56. The second cake will take off 100, leaving the cog at 0, and there goes the first level of the suit. And since the combo damage of minus 40 hasn't been applied yet, that is what will be applied to the version 2.0 Skelecog underneath. The Skelecog starts at 156, and this bonus 40 comes in, and it takes it down to 116. Hopefully that makes sense, and with that being said, there are some clever strategies to take out some of the higher level cogs. For instance, if you're faced against a level 12 version 2.0, and you have 4 tunes, you have 1 lure, and 3 use at least 100 damage birthday cakes, and you will kill both layers of a level 12 version 2.0 cog. Now perhaps you have 3 tunes. If you have 1 use hose, and 2 people using max pianos, it will take out both layers of the level 12 version 2.0 cog. But in order for this to work, both the hose and the pianos need to be maxed. And this is the tricky thing about version 2.0s. A level 12 cog has 200 health. If you were to use a hose that does 30 damage and then a max piano at 170, that takes out the first layer, and then the second piano comes in doing 170 to the second layer, and then the bonus damage that was accumulated between the 2 pianos will take out the leftover 30. And that's what makes it take out both layers. But if your hose only does 29 damage, then you're doing a 29 damage hose and then 1 piano at 170, which still leaves the first layer of cog at 1 health. And then the second piano isn't applied to the carryover, it's going against that 1 health that's left over. So you're wasting a whole 170 damage against a cog that only has 1 health, and then the combo damage from the 2 pianos will be the only thing carrying over to the Skelecog. Now if you're fighting a level 11 version 2.0, just using 3 birthday cakes alone will take out both layers of the level 11. And if you lure and use 3 storm clouds, that will also take out both layers of the level 11. But hopefully that kind of clears up how carryover damage works. It's a lot of math inside your head, but if you just know some of these quick strategies, that's all you need to know. Or you could always just play it by ear and make sure that you take out the first layer first and then the second layer, assuming that it has the same amount of health. That's probably the best way to do it if you're not one that is really good with numbers or gag strategies. But thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed and maybe learned something new. It's your pal Mega Snoop, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay tuney, God bless, and peace.